Pick up in this lesson 1-6, part 3 with elimination. We need to pick a variable to eliminate. And what we were kind of just discussing is it's not as obvious this time, isn't it? Last time it was fairly obvious in the ones we did because we could find something with all the same coefficients. Thoughts on what we might want to eliminate with this problem? And technically, we could pick any variable to eliminate. It's just a matter of how much work do you want to do. What's a guess here? A thought. Bella?
With the x's, eliminate was negative and it's positive.
Okay. I like the idea of eliminating x's because we do have one set that's already ready to go to eliminate x's. Now, we'll have to work a little bit to get the second set ready to go. But the way this is, I don't have my y's all the same, my z's all the same, or my x's all the same. So personally, I like x's on this one, although y's aren't bad either if you want to try and eliminate y's. Z's probably require the most work would be my guess. So my suggestion is that we go with that idea of let's try and eliminate x's. So I'm going to write it down here just as my visual reminder, so I can remember what I'm eliminating. And if you recall, I always started by numbering my equations. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to keep doing that just for organization. Okay, which two equations do you want to put together to eliminate x's first? What do you want to start with? 1 and 3? Okay, 1 and 3 would get the easy option out of the way. So let's put 1 and 3. I can't stress enough. Be careful when you recopy stuff down. So x plus y plus 2z equals 3. And negative x minus 2y plus z equals 10. My x's there are set up with opposite signs. And remember, with opposite signs, we always want to add. So we are ready to add with these. X plus negative x cancels out. Okay. What about y plus negative 2y? Y plus negative 2y is going to be negative y. 2z plus z is going to be 3z. Carry down your equal sign, and 3 plus 10 is 13. Okay, and if you recall my technique, I then label this, or I number this equation number 4. Okay, and again, that's just part of my organization here. So there we have equation 4. Now, repeat. You want to eliminate the same variable again. So we want to eliminate x's. Okay, don't try and change variables on you because, oh, hey, now I want to try and put those two y's. Nope, got to eliminate the same variable. So what two equations would you like to put together to eliminate your x's again? We're going to have to use that 2 this time. What do you want to put with equation 2? What? Okay, so equation 3? Yeah, that would probably be mine. I mean, either could work fairly well, but I would probably do equation 2 and 3 in that they're already opposite signs. The catch is that this one doesn't have a 2x, is it? Okay, so if you want to do 2 and 1 instead, you could. Now, I'm going to write this out, and then we're going to talk about that other step we have to do. Equation 2 is 2x plus y plus 3z equals 7. Equation 3, negative x minus 2y plus z equals 10. Now, as it stands, we're not ready to eliminate x's here, are we? Okay. We have a positive 2x and negative 1x. So what do we probably want to do here? Multiply that bottom equation by 2 so that we'll both have 2 x's. One's positive, one's negative. Okay. So I'm going to carry these over and rewrite. My equation 2 is just going to stay as is. 2x plus y plus 3z equals 7. Bottom equation, multiply everything by 2. Negative 2x minus 2y plus 2z equals 20. Is that right? Okay. And then my 2 x's. I have a positive 2 and a negative 2. Do I have a mistake? I see some weird eyes looking at me.
Negative 4y.
Yes, it would be. Okay, good catch. Sorry, I looked down and I saw one set of eyes analyzing. Then I looked back a moment ago, a moment later, I see 2 sets of eyes analyzing. I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. That's my clue. Something's wrong. Okay, are we better now? Negative 2x minus 4y plus 2z equals 20. I was hung up on the 20 and messed up the y term. Okay. Now we're ready to add 2x and negative 2x. Cancel. Y plus negative 4y is going to be negative 3y. 3z plus 2z is 5z equals 7 plus 20 is 27. And, you know me, I'm going to label this equation number 5. Okay. Okay, now what? We eliminated x's twice. We created equation 4 and equation 5. Now, we want to take equation 4 and equation 5 and see what we can do with them. So I'm going to bring these up here so I can look at them. So there's equation 4 and equation 5. Let's see. Equation 4, negative y plus 3z equals 13. Equation 5, negative 3y plus 5z equals 27. Okay. We're down to 2 variables. Let's eliminate another variable. Would you like to eliminate y's or z's, and how would you like to do that?
Multiply the top by negative 3.
Okay. Eliminate the y's. Multiplying the top by a negative 3 will make it a 3y and change the sign. Okay, let's write out what we have. Let's see how I can how well I multiply this time. Multiplying by negative 3. Positive 3y minus 9z equals negative 39. My second equation stays as is. Negative 3y plus 5z equals 27. And we have a positive 3y and a negative 3y, so we are ready to, opposite signs tell me to add. 3y plus negative 3y cancels. Negative 9z plus 5z is negative 4z. Negative 39 plus 27 is negative 12, I think. And if negative 4z equals negative 12, then we're going to divide by negative 4. And z is positive 3. Negative 12 divided by negative 4 is a positive 3. Okay. Now what? We have our first piece of our answer.
Plug Z in, the 2 or 3. No,
Not 2 or 3,
4,
4 or 5. Okay, one of the places that has z and one other variable. So 4 or 5. I don't know, do you guys have a preference? Let's see. I would probably pick 4 if I'm picking. If you prefer 5, then that's fine. So equation 4 is negative y plus 3z equals 13. Plug in the z, so negative y plus 3 times 3 equals 13. 3 times 3 is 9, so negative y plus 9 equals 13. If it's plus 9, we're going to do the opposite, and we're going to subtract 9. Negative y is equal to 4. And if it's negative y, remember you need to divide by a negative. And so positive y is equal to negative 4. Okay? And I have z, I have y, I still need to find x. How are we going to find x? Now we get to go back to equation 1, 2, or 3. Do you guys have a preference? Say 1 has all positives at least. So I go back to 1. So x plus y plus 2z equals 3 is my original. Plug in what you know. So I don't know x, so x plus y, so plus negative 4, I'm going to write minus 4, plus 2 times z, so 2 times 3 equals 3. I'm going to follow my order of operations, so I'm going to multiply. So still x minus 4 plus 2 times 3 is 6 equals 3. Then I'm going to clean up that left side. We've got x minus 4 plus 6 is going to be combined to be a positive 2. X plus 2 equals 3. Then to solve for x, I'm going to subtract 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. Have we been expressing our final answer? Remember the ordered triple? X, Y, Z order, alphabetical, yep. So 1, negative 4, 3. Okay. Okay. Does that remind you a little bit of what we did on Friday? I know the third example in homework is going to be similar to this one we just went over in the notes. The other two in homework are similar to, I don't know if it's 1 or 2, or maybe they're both similar to 1. But remember, those worked out a little easier, okay? You have work time. The best I can say is I'm here to help you if you get stuck on the process, or help you find your mistake if you just need someone to troubleshoot, okay? So you have those 3 elimination problems due tomorrow. Tomorrow, we still have 2 examples on the backside, right? I'm going to teach substitution. Okay. Now, once I teach substitution, you'll have a choice with these big long methods. Do you want to do elimination or substitution? Okay. It'll be a pick and choose type thing. Okay. So we will finish the substitution notes tomorrow.